The following is a talk given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on March 16, 2011 in Sri Mayapur, India. The talk was given during the Caitanya Lila Seminar and was given on Day 2.
I came in my pundit, oh no, there's nowhere to go. So then my pundit grabbed his hand. Oh, Caitanya, are you avoiding me? Are you avoiding me? He said, come. I asked him to discuss. And then I said, well, you study grammar. I'm studying coding. Oh, really? You're studying poetry? Oh, very nice. Let's hear something of poetry. This is how you trap them. So then I got out I composed some poetry, and my pundit said, well, he asked, yes, what are the types of liberation? Or tell something about liberation. So he said, well, you have to suffer first, and then you can undergo, you can get liberation. And he quoted some verse about Lord Caitanya. He said, that's not real liberation. And so he tore him apart and told him, well, I used to go back home, study again, and I'll see you tomorrow. And this way, everyone he met, he was defeating. So, because he's the Lord of Saraswati, the goddess of learning, so naturally, he would defeat everyone. So, later when he took initiation at Gaya, he came back, he was a devotee. And so that time, this Girahar had joined his Sankirtan party, and Pandit didn't really his hometown. So Lord Caitanya, he called out, Pandit, Pandit, Pandit. And the devotees thought, well, he's just calling the name of Vishnu. But actually, he had such a great love for his devotee, who is in Krishna Lila, is the father of Radharani, King Vrishabhanu. And he took birth as Pundarik Vidyanidhi. So, Mukunda Datta said to Pundarik Atava Vidahar, let's go and see my friend Pundarik. He's a pure devotee. And Vidahar said, oh, let's go. Because he always wanted to meet pure devotees. So then he went, and in Kirtan, they speak a special dialect of Bengali called Chitkan Katha. And Mukunda Datta was speaking with Pundarik Vidyanidhi, and he was speaking in the local dialect, and they're talking and he's saying, how things are going, the small talk. So meanwhile, the Radha was sitting around, and he saw that Pandit, he was a very rich person, and he had, two people were marrying him, and two people were applying oil to his hair, and on the wall he had tapestries. He was sitting on a cushion with big pillows and with a big brass band. And for that time, era, it was very opulent. So he was thinking, well, if I come, this is recite. This is a sensual fire. I thought I was coming to the house of a pure devotee, but it's a sensual fire. Look at live so often. So meanwhile, Mukunda could understand that the Gadadhar was uneasy. So he began to chant a song about Putana, the witch. How Putana, she is flesh, a little bit of a motherly affection. Oh, too bad I have to kill this thing. I like to feed on mother. What to do? Come to ask me to kill, so I'll kill this baby too. So he should put poison on her breast, and she was going to, she tried to kill Krishna by giving her poison breast into the mouth of Krishna.
But because
she had expressed some motherly affection, and therefore she was elevated in Vaikuntha to the position of mother of Krishna. When Pandit Dinini heard this, he became so much ecstatic. He started to rip his cloth, throw the things. Krishna, 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 you're so merciful. Oh, Krishna, I'm so fallen. And the lamp was thrown, the things were torn, and he was obviously, he had so much love for Krishna and didn't care anything about this, all this material things. So, I realized that I made a big mistake. This devotee is really advanced. He loves Krishna so much, and he doesn't care about these material things. Then he thought, now I committed a Vaishnava aparad, I should get forgiven. But how will I get forgiven? If I take him as a guru, then the guru always forgives the disciple very easily. So I should take Pandit as my guru. And so I told this to Mukunda. And Mukunda, they decided they would ask Lord Caitanya. So Lord Caitanya approved. He said, okay, it's a very good idea. And so he arranged yoga and gave the Ishtamanta to Gadadhar Pandit. A Vrishabhanu of Krishna became the guru of Gadadhar of Caitanya Lila. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So then later Lord Caitanya had sent all the devotees out to feed. So Gadadhar had one close to Katra, so I think the place is called Bharatpur. I may be wrong. But he went to this village, and everybody there attended the program, and they all said, we want initiation, we want to follow you, we are surrender. And so he told the secretary that since they're all surrendering, you should stay here and guide them. Oh, I can't leave you. No, you have to stay here, you have to guide them. I have no deeds. Well, you can, okay. Around his neck, he carried a kill Krishna. This beautiful deity, looked like told the Gopinath, he carried, so he said, I'll give you this deity as dear as my life, I'll give to you. And then he said, well, I have no book, I teach them. And so I have a manuscript of the Bhagavad Gita. It was signed by Lord Caitanya. So he said, okay, I'll give you my Bhagavad Gita, signed by Lord Caitanya. And there, the Bhakti Vedanta Charity Trust, we did some repairs of the temple. And the same manuscript, the same deities are still there. And that village, for 500 years, the whole village is following Vaishnava Dharma. They attend, they get a chance to cook for the noonday meal for the deity. And the deity comes in a procession, and in each house they have a triple altar. The Lord Caitanya with their own deity in the middle, empty. But this deity of Viraha, they put the deity there, and that day the husband, he'll leave, and he'll cook with his wife, and they'll order the prasad to the deity, and then the deity is taken back to the temple, where he takes rest. So, still to this day, after 500 years, they still follow the system. So, I was seeing how Gadadhar, he also was in the preaching mood when Lord Caitanya sent everyone out to preach. Later, he went to Jaipur and took the vow of Kshetra Sannyas. So there, he was worshipping the Gopinath deity, which was so beautiful that he looked like Krishna Vrindavan. And Lord Chaitanya also embraced him, and he was very beautiful. So one day, when Nityananda came from Bengal, he had brought some special rice paddy, a very fine rice, and Gadadhar said, he brought this rice for the spiritual world, is to give, I never saw such rice, is to give to the Gaudiya. So, please, you have to stay here and take prasad. Gadadhar cooked, I think to my Gaudiya, rice, dal, so I put some tender leaves of spinaches to the garden every while, and he took some tamarind leaves. Now, cooking tamarind leaves is not easy. You have to be a very expert cook, but he didn't know how to cook it. So he was cooking, and then in the middle, they were Gadadhar embraced Nityananda. He had taken a vow that anyone who criticized Nityananda, he won't see their face. Anyone who doesn't like Nityananda, he won't associate with him. So he had so much love for Nityananda. So when the two were together, they were hugging each other and crying and glorifying Krishna. So this is a rare moment. In the middle, somehow, Lord Chaitanya, he appeared and he said, Now, both of you know me. Why you didn't invite me for the feast? If you don't invite me, I'll forcibly take prasad. You cannot deprive me of this mercy. Provide the food, provide the rice, in the three equal parts, because I want also to take with Virar and with Nitai. So, together the three Prabhus, the three, Lord Chaitanya, Nitai and Virar, took the shot and prayed after also to Govindam. So, this was a very special pastime. And Lord Chaitanya, he was praising Gadadhar. You are such an amazing cook. Who can cook tamarind leaves? Cooking tamarind leaf is very difficult. But you are able to cook everything. So, I don't know who you are, but you have this, you're able to cook and the things taste like nectar. Of course, Gadadhar is Radharani, who came in as Gadadhar in Caitanya Lila, and so he was such an excellent cook. So it says that if you hear this pastime by Lord Chaitanya took the Sabbath in dying Gadadhar, if you hear how the Lord is so kind, so merciful, you hear how that He exchanged their love of Krishna so much that certainly you'll get very soon the lotus feet of Lord Gauranga. 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 Later, in the Caitanya Lila, they also used the pastime. But Lord Chaitanya, he tries to go to Vrindavan, and Gadadhar Prabhu, he goes with him. So Lord Chaitanya said, please don't leave Janapuri. You're taking a vow of Kshetra Sannyas, and you will not leave Janapuri. So Gadadhar said, this seeing your feet is, and there you are, that is Janapuri. I'm not breaking my vow, that I stay with you. And Lord Chaitanya said, well then, I'll be responsible. I'll be the guilty one. So that you're breaking a vow, leave Purika and Nilachal Ketra, and also you're giving them the service of Gopinath. Gadadhar said, simply seeing your lotus feet is more than millions of worship of Gopinath. So I'll stay with you. But if you say that you're responsible, I take all the guilt, I take all the responsibility all over myself. I'll just maybe I'll stick some, a little peek of you sometimes, all over myself. That way you're not responsible. It's my own. So you crossed over the river, and you crossed to the Kara. So then Lord Chaitanya said, well, now you proved your point. You left the Anilachal Ketra. Now go back. You go back. I won't take you. You have to go back. You have to go back and you have to worship on Gopinath, and you have to stay in Nilachal. So then Gadadhar fainted. But he told Sarvama Radhachaya, you take him back with you. You take him to the place. So, and then Vasudeva, Sarvama, he said, get up to Lila. These are Caitanya pastimes, Caitanya Lila. Who can understand? Who can understand his wise his pastime? So then Vedha came back and what was that Sarvabhauma Vadachaya? One more pastime is he said that what Caitanya is the ever since I told my mantra to some devotee who was not qualified to see that my mind has been very disturbed. So I want to get the mantra again. So please give me the mantra. My Lord Chaitanya said, well, listen, your mantra is great. So are you sure you're not coming to events? How the mantra is present? You should only get the mantra for him, not for me. Otherwise, my spiritual life will be affected, and also yours. So I should not give you. And he said, well, if you give me, what's the problem? And then one thing said, well, in about 10 days, he'll be here. So then somebody wants to see me. And I think you have also, you're like a magnet, you're attracting him. So he's coming. You can get one from him. Because Lord Chaitanya was Ankar. He's a super soul. He knows everything, past, present, future. He knows all the things. So he knew that somebody was coming. So somebody came. And then Ankuga Shasti, that's the first official day of winter. He gave the pre-initiation to Lila Guru. Because he told his Eastern mantra to someone who is not qualified. And that means that we should also be careful not to give our mantras away to people who are not qualified. So when we give the mantra, again to Gadadhar Prabhu, so I think this little in Caitanya Charitamrita, it says that those who hear the loving dealings of Lord Chaitanya, they very soon get bhakti, Krishna bhakti. Haribo, 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 Haribo. When Lord Chaitanya, we know that also when he was very old, that time he thought that I can't worship Govinda. I'll have to have some disciple worship because I can't lift up my arms to be a good God. So at that time, next day, Govinda, he was sitting so that Gadadhar could give him laws. So the rare pose of Krishna sitting is there. And the stone really sat down so that Gadadhar could worship him. And now he's known as Tota Govina, the sitting Govina. Died, otherwise before he was standing. the shop. So also when Senior was a child, he came to see Lord. He came to see Lord Caitanya. Lord Caitanya had left just before, so he was mad. Lord Caitanya told him that you should please see Vedanta and give to him the Bhagavad. So regularly, Lord Chaitanya would come and hear the Bhagavatam from Vedanta, and he would read hundreds of times, if not thousands, the pastimes of the Lord and Guru Maharaj. So he was regularly hearing Vladimir. And so normally then a singer he went to see Radha, but at that time because they were feeling great separation of Lord Chaitanya, Radha was not seeing anyone. But when he heard the name Srinivas, he said, okay, I'll see him. And then Srinivas came and said, I want to learn the Bhagavatam. I would like to learn the Bhagavatam from you. And so I said, well, I'm happy to teach you Bhagavatam. So our Bhagavatam is washed out with our tears. So it's not legible anymore. It's all Bhagavatam. And the tears of love of our other gurus have washed off the letters. So it was not visible. So he said, if you want, you can teach you Bhagavatam. You have to want a fresh copy. In those days, copies were hand copied by scholars and Romans for no with handwriting. So it came back to know that he gave us Bhagavatam written because all the scholars were here. When he came back to the had just evil. So with that, we'll end this story here. Did you see the boat festival of beautiful? Were they not beautiful? So we got some prasad, which is Devis, which is Ekadashi prasad. Named from they said Ekadashi. We'll take 2 questions. Are there any questions? After Krishna.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radha and Krishna combined. So what is Radharani coming in? Is Radha Mandir?
Without Lord Chaitanya, he comes to help. Yes, in this Leela, he's a supporting role as he helps Lord Chaitanya. In Krishna Leela, Radharani is the heroine. She's in a major role. But in Caitanya Lila, she goes to support Krishna, who was taking the mood of Radharani. So he just takes the water role. Support the role. Any other questions? I'd like somebody to do gossip.
So does Radha Pandit sometimes feel like he's got money, or is it like you explained yesterday that Leela's something that he doesn't feel that?
1/10,000th people they have. She's in internal potency. So I can't understand the Lord or His internal potency, what they know, what they don't know. We are studying others, we're all Jesus. Mama is Jesus. We're also Jesus, but we're very small Jesus. So I'm not, I don't know what Allah knows what doesn't know, but the protocol, see the wife is not allowed, according to the Vedic custom, to see the elder brother. It's called the Basur. So, but that relationship is not there with when she comes as Vidura, with the Nitana. So Vidura can freely associate with Nitana. So, how you see that Vidura will take advantage and he associate with that. So, what they know, I can't say. I think he knows it because they're not like we are. We're always on either the internal or the external potency. She is the internal potency.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,